Hello everyone, my name is Manaz, and in today's video I will cover a series of stretches that will help with your hip mobility, but also will help with your knee and lower back mobility and any kind of pain or injury. So please have two yoga blocks nearby. If you don't have blocks, you can use books or big rolls of paper towels as well. So we will start in a reclined position on our backs. So go ahead and gently position yourself on your back with your knees bent. And once you're laying on your back comfortably, go ahead and make sure the feet are hip width distance and flex your feet. And then take your knees over to one side, kind of like windshield wipers. These are windshield wipers we do, especially in our yin practice. Feeling the stretch alongside the body, make sure there's no pain in the knees. And then you bring the knees back to center and take them to the other side. Now you can do this several times until the body feels a little more loose. And then coming back to center. First one we do is our reclined pigeon. So go ahead and extend right leg up, flexing that foot, placing that ankle on the knee. Keeping the right foot flexed, you gently push the right knee away from you. As you do this, make sure that the right hip stays in the original position, feeling that stretch, breathing in and breathing out. Now, if you have a lot of flexibility, you want a little more stretch, you may bring that right arm between your legs, grab below the left knee, and pull that left knee in gently. So holding this stretch, each part of these stretches for really minimum of 5 breaths. And then very gently you release and we switch the legs. So go ahead, extend left leg up, flexing the foot. That's going to keep the knee safe. Position the ankle on the knee and push that knee back. Again, you can just hold here. Again, keeping that left hip in that original spot. Try not to let that left hip draw downward. And again, if you want more, you take the left hand between your legs and pull that right knee in. Feeling most of the stretch in that left outer hip. And then gently you release. Okay? So go ahead, bend the knees. Hold below the knees, tuck the chin, and roll forward. Swing your legs around. So now we're going to use our blocks. You want to start out on your knees, position your blocks. You can have them on the high setting if you're really tight. And then this is medium. And then, of course, your low setting. So any of those settings that are working for you today. First thing you do, bring that right foot forward. And then this is for this left side hip flexor. You're just going to lunge, bring the hips forward to where you feel good, where you have that range of motion, making sure that the right knee is over that right ankle joint. And again, you hold here for about 3 to 5 breaths, ideally 5 breaths, and just allowing the hips to relax. Let that left side hip flexor stretch. You do have some compression in the right, breathing in and breathing out. And then you're going to shift the hips back and move into half splits. So your half splits, you flex that right foot, you extend the right leg. You may keep the torso up. You may round your torso if that feels better. And for those of you with more hip mobility, you keep the spine long and aim your stomach towards your thigh. Again, you just hold this, feeling this nice hamstring stretch. Breathing in and breathing out is the most important part of your stretch. Good. Again, you're holding for ideally the 5 breaths, and then we're going to switch sides. So go ahead and pull that right foot back and bring that left foot forward. Again, first thing, you want to move into that lunge slowly. Make sure that right knee feels safe, feels good on the floor. So I'm on 2 yoga mats. Of course, you can put a towel underneath that right knee. Feel that right side hip flexor. And again, ideally keep that left knee over the left ankle joint. So you have support, breathing in and breathing out. And then we move into our half splits. So go ahead and bring the hips back. Flex that left foot, extend that left knee. Again, find the position that works for you. You're either rounding or you're lengthening the spine. Again, you hold and you breathe. It's so important to keep up on our stretches. Good. And then very gently, you're going to pull that foot back. And all of these stretches, feel free to hold them longer even. The last one we do is a straddle. So you're going to take the legs out. You want to line up your heels and flex the feet. And remember, it's not about bringing the legs all the way back. just go to where you feel a little bit of a stretch. And in your straddle, as you bring the body forward, it's important to bring the top of the pelvis forward. So it's ideally, you do not want to round your spine. You want to really bring the top of the pelvis forward, get on the sits bones, and lengthen the spine. And little by little, you're going to find more mobility in the hips. You're going to feel that stretch in the inner thighs. Again, holding here for, really try for at least 5 breaths. Good. And the straddle is so important for our hip alignment, our hip mobility. So if you can do these every day, it's really a great idea. And then gently you're going to release. So it always feels good to just shake the legs out, especially after a straddle, and even take a moment to relax on your back or even start your meditation. So I hope you enjoyed this stretching video. Great to do every single day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Namaste.